I've got another book that built me today. I want to tell you about The Hiding Place by Corrie ten Boom. I first read this in college, and I can remember moments reading this book that I had to put it down just to process what I was reading. It was so overwhelming. First of all, it was eye-opening to see and read a firsthand account of what happened to those who lived under Nazi occupation, and then to read the account of those who were actually sent to a concentration camp. That was a reality check for me, and it was good for me in a lot of ways. But the other way it had a profound effect on me was just seeing a vivid picture through these people's lives of what faith looks like in the face of suffering, especially suffering on behalf of others. See, Corrie and her family were watchmakers that lived in Holland. When the Nazis came in and began to terrorize the Jews, this Christian family began to hide Jews in their home in a secret nook. They would take them in, put them in a nook, and then find other safe houses for them to go to. So in that way, they worked as part of an underground system to save those who were being destroyed, who were being killed. Eventually, Corrie and her sister and her dad are all taken prisoner for this very reason. They're arrested because they were assisting the Jews. So you follow their story as they go to prison and then on to a concentration camp. And wow, that is where the real meat of the story is. They are constantly in a position that is unimaginable for most of us. But what you see throughout the entire book is a firm faith. So many miracles happen to Corrie as she is getting into the concentration camp. The Lord spares her miraculously in numerous ways. The Lord gives her a ministry in this concentration camp. It's a remarkable book about a remarkable woman and her remarkable family. In fact, I would say there's three things I really love about this book, and one of them is that you don't just get to know Corrie. You get to meet her sister Betsy, her father, other brothers that did remarkable things in the face of the great suffering that was happening. And so you begin to be shaped by the people who shaped Corrie. You're hearing and seeing what they're doing. But another thing I love about this book is it's a story very well written. It's a wonderful, delightful read. Not delightful in that it's a fun read, but it is a good, rich read. And also it leaves you with this deeper conviction of Jesus' words when he said, "Blessed are those who are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." You can't read this book and not feel a sense of conviction about the goodness of suffering when it's for Christ.